Hey there guys and girls, welcome to the very first episode of my shiny hunting videos. I have done some shiny hunting, but never done any on video before, and obviously this is also the first video of mine and Dan's channel, because this is Dan and Chris play Pokemon. So let's get started. First off, I've got a little Zygarde core over here. Or cell, sorry, that I hadn't noticed before. That's great. Right, so the first thing you need to do when shiny hunting is get a decent team. Hope that all know full swipe, because that's very handy for SOS chaining, which is what I'm going to be doing. But the Pokemon that I'm going to be searching for right now is Magby, who happens to know Smokescreen. So getting a team that is entirely immune to accuracy loss is a benefit. So first off, I've already got one Fearow, but I'm going to get 5 more and train them up. So after I've done that, I will be back to do some shiny hunting. Right, so I'm back from fetching those Pokemon that I said I was going to get. So look, I've got a team full of Fearows now, all with exactly the same move pool, just to make it easier, and all with the Keen Eye ability, so they won't lose accuracy, which is all good fun. Right, so now we need to head to where the Magbys live, which is... Now where is it? Is this it? Maybe. Oh no, Volcano Park, that'll be where they are. Being fire types and all. Yeah, go Charizard. Woo! Now obviously I've got to apologise for the quality of this. At this moment in time I cannot afford a capture card for my DS, or my 3DS. So I'm currently filming just with the camera on my iPad, which I hope will be sufficient enough. Oh! Brilliant, Magby straight away. Right, now the other issue with Magbys is their flame body ability, which can be a bit of a pain, because getting burnt is never fun. They also have the move Fire Spin, which... Oh, look, I'm just talking about that. Fucking burn already. Yeah, Smokescreen. Yeah, Keen Eye. That's why I wanted to get an army of Fearows on my side. Now, because Magby are baby Pokemon, they call for help quite a lot. Ooh, a Magmar. Now, if we can get a shiny Magmar, that'd be perfect, because then you don't have to evolve it. But a Magby will work just the same. Yeah, so even with my burn, I've got no issue taking things down. Yeah, you can do that all day, Magby. That's not gonna affect me. I've never noticed before, but it kind of looks like it's got the number 6 on its belly. A little bit weird. Oh, there it is. There's the fire spin. That's where the issues start, because that does a fair bit every time it. Look at that. It's doing much more than the actual. Than the actual attack did. So we'll heal up that burn. Smoke screen, yeah, that's fine. The only issue is we're still going to get hurt by that fucking fire spin. Look at that sky. So blue. Nope. 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 Right. So this channel, Dan and Chris Play Pokemon, is obviously a very recent channel. We've only just created it. But me and my friend Dan, we met at university, and we've been talking about making a YouTube channel for a while. We've had several ideas, some gaming related, some not. I think our first idea was actually this was back when we were in first or second year university, so we were still young and inexperienced, but we wanted to start a YouTube channel about rating movies using bra sizes, which seems silly now, but back then it seemed like a really good idea. But the what we're planning is to do a versus Nuzlocke, so that we can obviously we won't be directly against each other, but whoever loses the most Pokemon or loses the first Pokemon or whatever, yeah, that'll be fun. At some point, we just the issue is he's got a job elsewhere, so we're going to have to try and get together at some point for that. But until then, I'm going to be doing shiny hunting videos. Oh, and our versus Nuzlocke that we're going to be doing, we're going to do a randomizer, so everything is totally unexpected, even the starters, which will be fun. Never know what's going to come up. It's a faint attack. Something else I noticed while I was shiny hunting a couple of weeks ago is the more HP the Pokemon has, the more it moves in the battle. I've never noticed that before. I don't know if that's just been a Gen 7 thing or whether it's been happening for a while. But since SOS chaining, I've noticed that when you take the HP down, they start moving slower, which I think is quite a nice little feature that they've added. Although when I did my first playthrough of the game, I absolutely hated the SOS feature, because it was such a pain when your Pokemon at the same level as the wild Pokemon, or just above. Trying to get through some grass is always a pain. Oh, you've nearly got that Pokemon killed or fainted. Oh, it's called a help. Great. Now, one of the shinies I did try and hunt was Sharpedo. Unfortunately, even with adrenaline orbs and everything on your side, it was only level 11 or something. It just would not call for help, and every time it did, it just the help didn't appear. So it ended up killing itself with struggle in the end, and that was it took me ages as well to actually get the Sharpedo, because it's got a 10% chance at a bubbling spot on the Breaker Coast, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I was there for ages. I absolutely love shiny Sharpedo. That was brilliant, but I just wish there was a way to catch Carvana in this game. Yeah, screw you, Magma. Obviously, you get quite a few points, XP points, doing this as well. All the knocking out. It's every time I catch a shiny that needs evolving, I tend to put it in the back of the party while I'm doing my next shiny hunt, so they get all the experience from the experience share. Obviously, that does limit the amount of false swipe and etc. you can do, because you've got a slot taken up by a relatively new Pokemon. I say that, but 5 out of these 6 Fearos are brand new. So we've been going for about 11 minutes now. What number are we on? Oh, don't use Fire Spin. Stupid Magby. God, it does so much. Why does it do so much? Another Magby. I'm probably going to have to heal this turn though. Actually, I'll do one more. So I've had 11 plus those 2, so I'm on number 13 at the moment. Still got a long way to go before that multiplier kicks in. I think it's something like the first 40 are just normal odds, and then afterwards. No, I don't have a shiny charm. I must add that. I'm doing this completely unaided. This is just using the SOS feature to increase my odds. Now, some people use substitute. I know that Michael from M&J Pokevids TV, I think that's what his channel's called. I watch his shiny hunting quite a lot. He uses a substitute, but I prefer to have another slot filled with damaging moves. Or do I go for the burn, or do I go for the super potion? Super potion! Now, I've never done any soft resetting shiny hunts or anything like that. No, what I normally do is I start a shiny hunt and then I I shut my DS and leave it plugged in somewhere while I go and do other things, and then come back to it and normally play. I say play. I normally grind a couple of hours a night before I go to sleep. And that's normally how I shiny hunted before I started doing the video. Yeah, use smokescreen all you want. Oh, I'm not fire spinning in. Oh, I'm going to kill that one. Swap them over. Now on the recording, it looks like they're a slightly different shade, the two Magbys, but they're not. They are. Neither of them are shiny. Yeah, shiny Magby is like a bright orange. It's quite nice actually. I actually caught a shiny elusive. That was not my last shiny caught, but the one before that. I caught that completely by accident. I was just training SOS chaining to train up some Pokemon, and one appeared, and the only reason I realised it was a shiny is because I saw the star. Otherwise, I could not tell the difference at all. It's ridiculous. But he's now a happy little orange Electabuzz. And what I tried to do, because I've got Omega Ruby and I've got Pokemon Y, I tried to send it back to Gen 6 via the Pokebank. Didn't realise that you can't send Pokemon back because it's a not a Magby. It's an Electabuzz. Obviously, it's existed since Gen 1. I thought because it was a Pokemon that existed before, it'd be fine, but apparently not. Apparently, once they're in Gen 7, they can't be returned. Anyway, yeah, so what I was going to do, I was going to trade it so it would be a shiny Electivire. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to I'm going to probably wait until Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun. I'll probably get, because this one's Moon that I'm playing at the moment, I'll probably get Ultra Sun, and then if the GTS is the same, I've not actually done any online stuff on this this generation yet. Oh, I'm out of echoed voice. If it's the same, I'll use that lonely person's hack, where you can trade with yourself, and hopefully get my shiny Electivire, and if this shiny hunt goes well, shiny Magmortar. I always thought it was weird that Magby and Elusive can evolve at level. Well, they do evolve at level 30, which I always thought was a bit strange. Because normally baby Pokemon is with friendship or friendliness or something stupid like that. Yeah, but I thought 30 was quite a high level, because you can easily catch Electabuzz and Magmar much lower than level 30. Full heal. Now, I was originally using full restores for my for my shiny hunting. What's it called? Healing, basically. But then I realised that the super potions in this generation, probably for a few generations actually, I'm just not very observant, actually heal 60 rather than 50. Because I'm originally I started my Pokemon journey in Generation 3 with Pokemon Ruby. That was my first game. And obviously you got your soda pops, which were great back then because they did 60 and they cost, I think they cost 300, which was just a little bit more than a normal potion. So they were a good investment because they did more than a super potion, but cost over half, under half what a super potion costs, which is, yeah, it was great. Yeah, that keen eye's coming in handy again. There we go, I can see the screen a bit better now. Now I decided to show the bottom screen as well because most of the shiny hunting or playthroughs that I see on YouTube, they only show the top screen. And it's always annoying because you can never, well, I find it annoying because you can never see what they're about to do. Like what move they're selecting, whether they're selecting a potion, whatever. Oh, fucking flame body. So I decided to include it if it's distracting or anything. I suppose it doesn't need to stay that way, but... I think I'm going to... Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm going to switch. Got a female at the moment. I'll switch to one of my males. Yeah, that's weird. Both of the males that I caught are exactly the same level. No, excuse me. Pharaoh switch out. Now, I'm not a big fan of nicknaming my Pokemon. I've nicknamed a couple of my shinies, but I actually, most of the time, I really like the names they've been given. And also, sometimes when you catch, say, a Magby, you think of a great name that would be for a Magby, that when you evolve it, you're like, no, that doesn't really apply anymore. So... that's mostly why I don't nickname Pokemon. I don't have the foresight to think ahead. Ugh. Look at all them experience points. Whoop whoop. It's really not that many. But cumulatively, there is a lot of them. But I'm going to be killing a lot of Magbys. Now, I've already tried once to get my my shiny Magby off camera, obviously. Didn't go very well. I think 1 in 2 hits was getting the flame body burn, and they kept using what's it called? That thing, fire spin. Yeah, it's on the screen in front of me, and I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, I just also my original team all had apart from the one Pharaoh, Magby kept using smokescreen and ruining all the accuracy, so I was just wasting moves on them. So I thought I'll quit and start again. Start again with a team of Pharaohs, which is working out quite well at the moment. Although fast spin is really getting on my nerves. But anywho, I could be called for help. Oh, a magma. I've just noticed I haven't had the music on. I'll put the music on for a bit, see if that's any good. It might, like, the recording might make it a bit tinny, but we'll have to see. Anyway, it's not the best recording anyway. I'm not expecting any awards for this video. There you go, magma. Oh. I've tilted the screen up a bit, so it's. I've tried to make it so it's parallel to the camera angle, and just fell down. When I do that, it makes the squiggles on the screen funny. Yeah, there we go. That's back in position. Echoed voice does not sound like I thought it would. I thought it would be more of a high pitched thing, but it's more just like. No, fast bit. That's yeah, that ruins my day. Oh, its help didn't appear. Right, now's the perfect time to do some healing. Because I am low on health. One super potion. Super potion. Do. I think I've played at least one game in every generation of mainstream Pokemon. I've played Red, Blue, and Yellow. I've played Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I've played Gold and Crystal, but not Silver. I've also played Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think I had both of those. Yeah, they never did like a Lightning Yellow or anything like that. I know there's like a hacked version which is Lightning Yellow, which is it's alright. I've played it. It sort of gives up halfway through and just becomes Fire Red, I think. But you start with a Pikachu, which is, I guess, what everyone wants to do. Because of the anime. I mean, yeah. I've played Platinum, but I don't think I've played Diamond or Pearl. And I can't remember which one of Black or White I played, but I definitely played one of them. I never played the sequels, 2 or 3, Black or White 2. and I played Pokemon Y, Omega Ruby for Generation 6, and now Pokemon Moon for Generation 7. I've also got the Pokemon Colosseum, because that was one of my favourite games as a kid. But I never had a GameCube, so I had to go over to my friend's house to play it. I'd literally go over to his house just to play Pokemon Colosseum, not because I liked him or anything. Ooh, what's my status effect? Oh, I'm bound. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I used to. But he never let me, and I was never allowed to start my own game. I just had to play with his Pokemon. He'd already purified them all. So, a couple of years ago, I bought a second-hand Wii. Cost me £20, which was great. The game actually cost me more. I think I got the game and the GameCube controller for £30, something like that. I really want to play. I really want to get a copy of Pokemon XD because I've never played it. But it's so expensive. Everyone's like, oh, it's rare, so I'll sell it for millions. Obviously not millions. I think I had a look a couple of weeks ago, and it was something ridiculous, like over $100 just for a GameCube game. I mean, but anywho, I've got Pokemon Colosseum now, so I can play that whenever I want. I don't need to pretend to be friends with someone to play it. I've never played any of the Mystery Dungeon games or anything like that. Pokemon Ranger, I've never played that either. Pokemon Snap. Oh, I do play Pokemon Go though, so that's... I guess that counts as Generation 6? 7? I guess it's 7. It's been out approximately a year now. Oh, it was great. I managed to download it before it was available in my country. If you can't tell, I'm from England. Yeah, because I had an Android phone at the time, I was able to hack it, which was great. So I had it before all my friends, and then I ended up getting a full-time job, which meant I was never able to play it anymore, and they overtook me, and now my Pokemon Go it's a dire state of affairs. I mean, I've got a good few Pokemon. I have a Magby actually, but I've only like my starter on Pokemon Go was Charmander, and I only last week got a Charmeleon because I just can't find any. It was that special fire and ice event for the summer/winter solstice event. Yeah, that was good, but I just didn't have enough time to get them all, unfortunately. Like I think it shows how many water types are on Generation 1 though, because I think my top 12 or something, they're all weak to electricity. They're all either water or flying types, which is ridiculous. What I really want on Pokemon Go though is a Gyarados. I still do not have a Gyarados. In fact, let's have a look. Ooh, didn't call that out. Or he might have done. I wasn't paying attention. Magikarp. Yeah, I'm currently at 364 out of 400 candies to get a Gyarados. Yeah. I do have all 3 starters though. I've got a Bulbasaur, I've got a Charmander, and I've got a Squirtle. I do have a fully evolved Blastoise. Obviously I've got a Charmeleon, I just said. My sad little Bulbasaur is still a Bulbasaur. I don't have anyone. I haven't evolved him. Now, I wonder if they'll release Alolan versions of Kanto Pokemon on Pokemon Go soon, or do you think we'll have to wait for the Gen 7 update for that to happen? Oh, Paris. No, that's a Pidgey. I clicked on Paris. I often do this, I often play Pokemon Go and Pokemon at the same time. Oh great, the Paris is gone. Yeah, still no shiny. Obviously, I'm being very hopeful trying to get a shiny in the first 30 encounters. That's happened to me though. I was training my Scyther up for shiny hunting on Executor Island, battling Executes, and I think it was maybe 11 in, and a shiny Execute popped up. I was like, wow, sweet. I called him Easter Egg because he was golden. Yeah. Oh, bloody flame body. I think I hate static more than flame body though. To fight against, obviously. Like they're both pretty handy to have when it's you who's got the ability. Now I'm gonna kill it down. I think the burn halves attack, or it can't third it, can it? That'd be just mean. God, it's annoying how much the spin of the fire spin does. It must be a percentage. I've never really looked into it, but if you know different, comment below, I suppose. You have to heal now. That's gonna kill me. Nope. Super potion. I'm going to switch the Pokemon over. I don't want them running out of PP. It's always good. Oh, you're kidding me. This happens far too often. Ooh, I'm tired. Let's see what's the time. I'm going to take out a stronger one. There as well. Oh dear, that's not good. Only got one revive on me as well. That's annoying. Anyway, I'm going to call it an episode. Join us next time for an exciting episode of shiny hunting. Yeah, if you feel like it, leave us a like, comment below, and share with your friends if you have any. Anyway, peace out.